What, Jonathan? I was simply asking about Bubby though, and him eating my Bubby though. Why the hell do you love Bubby though?
Are you stupid and blind and can't see your dog? Did you disappear? Did he left the house? Because if he did, it was your fault.
Just because his dog ate my dog and I can't see him because he was eating. Look, how the hell am I supposed to see him in the stomach of another dog? I am sober. Just really pissing me off.
But you guys will be back to buddies in a week.
So you claim.
What?
So you claim.
I know.
I knew that.
Everything will be back to normal in a week.
So you claim, why in the fuck did his dog eat my dog? The fucking bullshit I'm gonna have to eat Larry over it. I better Larry Jason chicken. I am pretty sure that Larry tastes like chicken.
No. He was gone. Before I left. He was gone. Before I left. Bowser was in the living room. You're not helping the situation.
No, not what you mean.
Are you blind and you can't see your dog? I'll come home and have to look for it, hon.
Yeah, you're not coming home. You told me you wasn't, so it's okay.
Come on, come on.
No, you told
I'm
me
not
what.
going to look at the house and then I'm home. And if you don't like it, fuck you. I don't care. Go to your room, leave me alone, and I'll see you later. Bye.
I didn't do jack shit to you. I literally.
Well, for your house, she's telling you to go to your room. Sorry.
Yeah, Kelly, please fill up the God, shut up.
I had arguments with her too. It all chills. She just shuns you for like 2 or 3 weeks and tell
Will
everyone
you
you're natural.
please, for the love of God, before I stab you in the back of the neck with a goddamn giant 3/4 inch, like, so you understand, 3/4 inch screwdriver. Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
Lance, you're a friend and all, and I just really wish you would shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Didn't say that you weren't right. I just simply said. So you understand very simply. You didn't say Bowser, Bowser. And look at your dead legs. Bowser, Bowser. Get your come here. Yes, dog. Give me really. You know that so much you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you understand if mom does eventually kick you out,
Mm-hmm.
whether I'm drunk or not right now, I
Mhm.
love you. I always adore you.
Thanks,
And
bro.
if you get mad at me for kicking you, you're allowed to. You're more than allowed to.
Isn't it your house?
I never felt like that, but it's not the point. I have never felt like that, and as much I would love to say, hey, it's my house, you can't kick him out. It's like, me, it's always going to feel like, oh, you can't do that. It's always going to feel like, oh, do that because you're the boss. And that's what you were doing that shit earlier, like.
No, I'm fine.
She's helping with she is helping him with my wife.
Yeah.
I just Lance, love you. I mean, you're my buddy and all. I was going to be my brother because technically, as much of a jackass as you are,
Mm-hmm.
you really do at least try. Maybe that's what irritates me.
That irritates you because
I don't know. Maybe it's because
when am I an asshole to you?
you're not. Maybe it's because you're out of life. Maybe it's because I have this one girl that gives a shit about me, and that's it.
Isn't she manipulating you though?
To be honest with you, probably not. Mom, on the other hand, I can't guarantee.
Well, that's what Ann tells me.
Good for her. Mom can tell you all the shit she wants. Mom can also tell you that Zenyaku sent me an extra screw for this, but technicality, I'm pretty sure they didn't, but it's another point. How's Lance, I just am saying, like, I don't want you to ever, and I'm saying, gosh, she's never do that shit, like, well, why don't you do this shit? And I'm like, I didn't want to fucking take the damn thing to Jennifer. Guess what? I promised you I wouldn't go to Jennifer on a fucking Sunday. That was for a damn weekend, which I had my own rain. I would have been gone like hours ago. That's not the damn point.
Well, I mean, I've had arguments with her too.
With Mom or Jennifer?
With Mom.
I'm pretty sure you ain't that doing arguments with Jennifer.
Well, I mean, she was close to kicking me out, right?
But I want you to understand why. I want you to understand that Lance, I knew she was going to kick you out like within a week and something like that. And I was thinking, yeah, that's pretty good. Like it was a big part of that. And I was thinking, yeah, I thought that. And Larry was, hey.
Oh, did she say anything about that though?
No, she didn't. I was pretty sure Lance was going to kick out. Larry's going to replace him. And that was my thought of what Alicia's thought was.
How do you know that?
I didn't. It was a thought process. Lance kicks out within a week. Larry takes over Lance's.
She wouldn't kick me out.
Did you miss that point? Okay. Lance gets kicked out. Larry takes over. Lance takes over Larry's place. They might have whatever, but still.
You know why I haven't been kicked out yet?
I have absolutely.
Because I bring in profit.
Anyway, my point. To be honest with you, I had to kick you out like years ago, but it's not the point.
Now, if you saw the money I was giving you.
Honestly, you ain't giving me shit this up.
Well, you don't handle any money. You let someone else do it.
Shut the fuck up and let it go.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure your mom would have had a field day with the money that would have given you. You understand what I'm saying, okay? Let it go. The fact is, no matter how you put it, the fact is that I love you, and to be honest with you, the only absolute reason you're here for me is because you're not a bad person.
Thanks.
Congratulations. You know what? The entire purpose behind me, and the entire purpose behind me not hating you, is because you're not a bad person.
Thanks.
Congratulations. I would love to give you a better reason than the fact that you're not a bad person.
Who is a bad person? You are? You said?
I would love to be a fucking bad person. Or bad. If I were my goddamn brother that kicked you out like months ago, okay? If I were a fucking dickhead, hey, you know what Michael said? Michael said he would have kicked you out 3 years ago, but that's not the point. I didn't.
Oh.
Mike would have kicked you out when you got here. You've been in a homeless shelter. Not my point.
Oh, Michael's not that much of an asshole.
Oh, no, he is. He really is. He literally did make that statement. But you understand what I'm saying, Lance. The fact is, I don't hate you, Lance. To be honest with you, the entire reason that you're here, you've been here this long is because...
Because I'm doing school? I'm just asking.
You can jackass all you want, but literally the entire reason you've been here that long is because I'm not a jackass, and I would love to try and go, oh, you're doing cool or some shit like that.
Yeah.
The entire reason you're here this long is because the fact is, Lance, I mean, you're always going to be more or less in, I don't give a shit how it's put or how it's phrased, you're always going to be on a technicality, whether workout or whatever bullshit we ever go through, you're always going to be a part of my brother, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm always going to love you and Jennifer. And technicality, whether Jennifer needs a place to stay, it's always going to be one of you. Jennifer's never going to need a really place to stay. You're always going to need one. And technicality, so it's going to be something like that. The fact is, Lance, no matter how it's put, I do, in a way, love you, because I do adore you.
Thanks. for that. In a way, love me. Thank you for whatever.
You know what I mean. Okay.
All right.
Mike would have kicked you out like 3 years ago, but me, I'm not as much of a dick as Mike. But you know.
Right. So explain what I did though.
It's not real. You want the absolute truth? You really didn't do anything. It's one of the fact that you moved in here.
So the fact that I moved in here is a problem.
So you understand, okay? In 2012.
Mm-hmm.
You remember 2012?
Yeah.
Adventure stole mom's car, drove off with it, took off to Jackson, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
In 2012, Bush took off to Jackson, Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
stole the car, dealt with the entire thing. Mom wasn't sure where the hell the car was. You remember you came and visited that day.
Mm-hmm.
So, in that day, when you took off, I mean, you came up here, you visited. You and Jennifer both visited.
Yeah.
You know, seeing how Mom was, you know, the entire thing. Maybe it had nothing to do with that. Maybe it didn't do it, but it was the entire thing. Hey, how are you doing? You okay? We feel bad for you, okay? One way or another, it was a thing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Lance, the absolute fact is, no matter how it is, no matter how I'd like to think your mom, your sister, or whoever looks at you, I may not adore you, but the fact is, no matter how your mother, your sister, or whoever look at you,
Mm-hmm.
I'm always going to feel like I am semi-responsible for you.
Why is that?
Because no matter what, okay? Lance, I love you, okay? I mean, Mom married your dad, which was adopted, so technically you became my brother in awkwardest way, which I don't really give a shit, awkwardest way or not.
Mhm.
You literally became a brother, okay? You can try and bullshit it, you can try and go, oh, Jennifer doesn't want me, oh, Mom doesn't want me, oh, your mom doesn't want me, oh, my mom doesn't want me. No matter what, no matter what, how you put it, Lance, as much as I would like to be a jackass and try and kick you out, I'm not enough of a jackass to kick you out. Because
Explain what did I do though?
nothing. Literally, that's the entire point. Had you had a job and been
I'm taking
have you
school
missed?
15 to 17 credit hours. You saying I should?
I'm talking about like job, like $15,000 to $30,000 per hour.
So the mistake was I should have done school and paid rent here.
Pretty much. Do you at least understand that literally that's no matter how much Mom would have probably went with, oh, let's kick his ass out. I'm like, you know, I would have went with her on it, but I would have been like the guy on the sideline. Do you understand? I would have been like, I'm here.
I pay $1,000 a month to stay
Actually,
here.
on technicality, she's actually paid $1,000 every 6 months, but still, not the point.
That's true. Summer doesn't count, I guess, but
But you understand what I'm saying, okay? You understand what I'm saying. Literally in comparison to the fact that Alicia plays $300 per month, 3, 6, 9,
That's
12,
$300 a month is nowhere near.
$1,500 per every 6 months.
No.
$1,500 per 6 months. $1,500 per 6 months.
The math's wrong. $350 a month for 6 months.
No, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. It's actually it's you right. It's wrong. It's $1,800 per 6 months. I'm technicality as well in the space. I'm technicality. You understand? In comparison, you do understand, okay, Lance, that as much.
John, it's like 21,000.
First off, at least understand, okay? At least understand. I have no point in trying to, as much as I would like to, at least.
Well, no. We'll
Do
get,
you even understand that I'm not trying to not bash your mother? Shut the fuck up and let me not bash your mother for right now.
Yeah,
On a
yeah.
technicality, if you let me bash your mother, I will totally bash your brains in. On a technicality, shut the fuck up.
okay.
Okay. On a technicality, your mother has paid less than anything for you. On a technicality, she's $300 per, I don't know, every 6 months for you. So, I'll tell you guys $300 back per every 6 months for you for not being there. Even though it's $300 per back for it and you should have been there. So you understand. Lance, the fact is that I would love to say, hey, just get the fuck out. Lance, I am not.
Mm-hmm. I know.
I'm not Michael. But you'd been kicked out, I don't know, in January 2012 if you had Michael. That's not the point. My point is that I care about you enough to at least try and think that you're going to do something positive. The fact is, whether you do something positive, at least let me have a place to stay just in case I end up in no place to stay, okay? Mom could be pissed off at me, Mom could be mad at me forever, but the fact is, Lance, I can hate you, I can love you. The fact is, you're my brother, you're always going to be, okay? Mom married Dell. The thing that she didn't realize is when she married Dell, I ended up with Jennifer. Jennifer, who, no matter what, is always going to be my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the reason that this entire issue came up today, because she left a DVD in my car, which could have been then completely gone against in 3 hours, 2.3 hours, 2.5 hours actually, 2.45 hours, but not my point. Instead, we have this issue of, hey, you don't want to go see Jennifer again today because I promised you. You promised me you would stay here.
Mm-hmm.
The fact is, Lance, that no matter what, no matter how mad I get you about whatever the hell it is, I am always going to love you. I'm always going to care about you, and I'm always going to give a shit about you. You're always going to be
Thanks, bro.
my best friend well, you're not going to be best friend.
All right.
Jennifer's always going to be best friend, but she's still, you at least understand. You're always going to be a friend of mine that I do give a shit about, okay?
Mhm.
And kicking you out would have been... And let's say Mom decides to return to her whatever the hell she is, basis, and decides to kick you out, then I want you to understand that no matter what, Lance,
Mm-hmm.
I love you. You
That's
know?
cool. No hard feelings if I get kicked out. I understand.
I just wanted you to know, okay? Because no matter what, and she's like all pissed off because yes,
But,
drinks and then you
Question.
understand.
Jennifer's your best friend, right?
Jennifer was going to be best friend, okay? No matter how pissed off.
But it wasn't Ann shit talking her?
She always will be. You know what? The entire point behind that entire thing was the fact that, oh my God, Jennifer told you this, Jennifer told you that, and I'm like, so I just like, yeah, she did this.
Oh, friends defend each other when people.
I understand that, but you also understand that no matter how
She's your mom.
You also understand that. Let's say your mother decides to shit talk Jennifer.
Well, that wouldn't ever
Yeah,
happen.
she did that, but you understand that. You understand. Yes, she did that bullshit to me, and then you just go along with it, and you see Jennifer next weekend.
But that wouldn't happen. I wouldn't say that.
Well,
I would be like, why are you being such a
Lance.
fucking dick?
Lance, you understand. No matter what, next weekend you would see Jennifer and just agree with it. You go, hey, yeah, that'll still happen. You
No,
understand.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, shut the fuck up. Okay? Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
It's a whole lot easier to go with that way and just kind of go along with whatever. It's like Jennifer, that mom's a bitch. Like, yeah.
Oh no! You remember I got in trouble with Ann for defending both you and Jennifer before,
I do.
and I said I'm actually in trouble. She's mad at me because I was defending you guys, and she said they don't need defending. It's like I'm sorry for defending my brother and sister.
I get
That's
that.
just my personality. I guess we're different that way. I understand. Just trying to keep with the status quo.
I get that, and I also understand your brother and sister is totally different complexion as for comparison. Well, yes, no matter what, okay? I'm always going to love Jen. You're always going to be one of my closest friends. No matter how irritated it gets, no matter how much. The fact is, kicking you out is going to be more like, when I kick you out, I'm going to make sure you have, like, a place to land. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I have like a place to land.
You got what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If I kick you out, you're going to have like, oh my God, he has a water bed and he has this and that. You understand what I'm saying, okay?
Yeah, but
In comparison, Mom would have had to kick it out next week out of. Lance, I just didn't want you to like blame me for that bullshit. Had you been kicked out next week, because no matter how it is, Lance, no matter how
But
No matter how it is, no matter how much I get annoyed by you, know how much, however much I get annoyed by you, no matter what, Lance, you're always gonna be a close friend of mine. I'm not going to enjoy the fact that you be able to stay home and not deal with the shit that I do, but you understand that. I mean, it's a lot of fucking work.
deal with what shit?
We're Kubota, but this is not the point.
I don't know why you don't change jobs.
Lance, the entire point behind Mom talking to Jessica was the fact that she had an ideal for me to change us for $30 an hour thing. And then it's
Wait, what?
Yeah, by the way, in comparison, you totally probably screwed me out of $30 an hour job. But still...
What happened? Wait.
Okay, in comparison, Lance,
What?
proving that I love you, you probably totally screwed me out of $30 an hour job. But it's okay,
How did that
Lance.
happen?
Okay, her friend Jessica has a guy who works for $50 an hour.
Who's her friend Jessica?
Okay, her friend Jessica is someone that works for an old company that I had a crush on and took me out 2 years ago. Had a thing for. She was actually fucking titties.
Yeah.
Not the point. My point being that I would have enjoyed seeing her for.
I think she's some. I think you gotta. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah.
No matter what, I'll try to push you anyway,
Alright, man.
okay? No matter what shape you know. I hate you
Thanks.
so much, draw. Other than that,
Hey, you let me borrow it.
okay, borrow. Let's go. Let's go.
See you, man.